you're an artist, I'm sure you've seen those videos where people show you their 8 income streams from prints, licensing, commissions, their print club, Patreon. I need to explain why this advice is actually keeping you stuck. Because here's what happens when you hear that advice. You think, okay, I need to diversify. So you set up a Patreon, you set up a Ko-Fi, you post commissions open, you start a print shop, and you start dabbling in licensing, or maybe even try a snail mail club. And now you're running 6 different things at once, none of them making you a meaningful income, and you're more exhausted than when you started. And here's the thing that nobody tells you about those 8 income stream videos. If you actually watch those videos and you look at the numbers, one of the income streams is actually doing 80 to 90% of the revenue, and the rest is basically nothing. It's almost never like 25, 25, 25. It's usually like 85, 5, 2, 1, 1, 1. Basically, there's always one main source of income that most people are getting it from. So the question is, why are they diversified at all? And I think it's because they hit a ceiling on the main thing and they don't know how to scale it further. So instead of figuring that out, they just started something else. Because a lot of the times, diversification isn't a strategy. It's what happens when people get stuck. And let's just talk about passive income for a second, because I think this belief is also holding a lot of artists back. Everyone wants passive income. You set it up once and the money comes in while you sleep, and it sounds great. But here's the reality. Passive income only works when you're already rich. Just think about it, right? Let's say you have like 100K invested in an index fund. That's a lot of money for most people, but the average return is around 7%. So you're making around $7,000 a year passively, and that's not even rent in most cities. So if you actually want to live off passive income, you're gonna need millions to start with. And how do you get millions? It's through active income, which is working and building something real. And I think that's the real issue. The desire for passive income reveals a mindset problem, and it basically says that you want to make money without doing the work. But if you think about that realistically, can you actually make money without doing work? The answer is no, because someone is always doing the work. If it's not you, then it's someone else, and you can only afford to pay someone if you already have the money. So the path is always the same. It's active income first, build something, get good at it, scale it, then maybe eventually you can make parts of it passive. If you ever watch YouTube, think about all those ads that you watch. What do they all promise, right? They're all talking about making money while you sleep, quit your 9 to 5, financial freedom. But why do they say all of that? It's because they know you want it. They know everyone wants it, and that's the most appealing thing they could possibly sell you. And that's exactly why 99% of those are scams. If passive income was really that easy, why would they need to run ads and sell you a course on it? They're selling you the dream because the dream sells, but not because the dream is real. So when you hear passive income as an artist, you need to be very skeptical, because the people pushing that are usually just trying to extract money from you instead of helping you make it. And this ties back to the diversification advice. When you try 8 things at once, you're doing all of them at a surface level and you're not going deep on anything. If you ever played like an MMO or any game with skill trees, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You have limited skill points and you only get it when you level up. And there's like multiple trees you can go down. There's like herbalism or mining or blacksmithing. And if you think about all the best abilities, the one that actually make you strong, they're always at the end of the tree. So what do? You pick one and you go all the way down, and you're going for that super strong skill you'll unlock at the end. But what you don't do is spread your skill points across all the trees and end up halfway down all of them, because now you have no powerful abilities and you're mediocre at everything. And that's basically what artists are doing when they diversify from day one. If you're already an artist, that means you're already learning 2 full-time jobs. You're trying to improve your art